Let's get into some fluffy. Let's get into some fluffy today, okay? What's good, YouTube? It's your girl. I'm still Asia, baby. Cause every time I close my eyes, I see you. Welcome back to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new here, hello, and welcome, okay? Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from your girl, okay? As y'all can see, we getting into some fluffy, okay? We getting into some fluffy, okay? Today, I have Gabriel Iglesias on deck, okay? This video is Dave the bus driver, okay? I don't know. Y'all, he has like the funniest freaking stories. The things that he's talking about. It's so funny how he put it into, like, you know, the story format that he does and makes it as hilarious as it is. So, for what it's worth, I'm out here for Fluffy, okay? He okay with me. So, I ain't finna make this video long, y'all. This video is long enough. So, go on and get your popcorn ready. And let's go on and get into this video, y'all. Fluffy. Let's go on and get into some fluffy. All right, y'all. Let me scoot over. Okay. Oh, I got to make this smaller, y'all. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh. She all right? Huh? No, Bella. No. No. Y'all. Can I always count on Bella to pick up everything off the floor? Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go. Okay. I did change it.
I have a bus driver named Dave who has never received any credit, and he's been working for me for almost 10 years now.
Oh, wow.
This man has successfully gotten me to every single comedy show on time without fail.
Hey. Man, you know what? I appreciate people that appreciate people who are, you know, not as popular or famous or wealthy as them. You know what I mean? People who would separate themselves in terms of category financially. Okay, I'm to say for what it is, y'all. But I appreciate that kind of stuff. Like, I respect people like that because I feel like, you know, a lot of the times, especially when you have a profession like that, it's always overlooked and it's not given enough credit. So for what it is and what it is worth, you know what I mean? Shout out to Fluffy, man, and shout out to Dave, the bus driver. Okay. Now let's see what Dave did as the bus driver. I might have to take that back. Okay, y'all, let's go. No, Bella. No.
If I had to describe him to you, okay? Dave looks like the word America. Not America. America. He's about 6 feet tall, he's white, he has a gray beard, and he wears a trucker hat. And he's gotta be one of the most hardworking people I have ever met. Now, when I say hardworking, hey, I'm on the road 46 weeks out of the year, so I know. Difference is, I fly home every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Dave stays on that bus and he gets it to the next city where we meet him. He works anniversaries, holidays, special moments.
Hey.
Christmas time, I was with my family. Dave was driving that bus on the East Coast.
Wow.
New Year's, I was with my family. Dave was on the East Coast driving that bus. One of the hardest working people I've ever met.
Wow.
I just want to give him a shout out.
Hey. Shout out to Dave.
In addition to being hardworking, he's very honest.
Uh-oh.
Now, when I say honest, I don't mean, oh, he does his taxes right. I mean painfully honest, no filter honest. He talks the way people used to. He does not have time to mince words. He just calls it like he sees it. Before me, he used to work with a man by the name of Kenny G.
Oh, yeah.
Grammy Award winner, amazing music.
Yeah.
One day, Kenny G was on his tour bus that Dave was driving, and I guess the two of them had a little discussion, And Kenny G used some words that Dave would have rather him not have used. And instead of getting into it with him, this is what Dave does. Kicked Kenny G off of his own bus.
That did not happen. Did that really happen, y'all? What? Yo, he gangster, okay? Dave is a straight up gangster. If he did that to Kenny G, no, y'all, he did not. He did not.
Kenny G off of his own bus. Because he would rather lose his job than lose his self-respect.
Hey.
And that's the man I work with. He's a bad dude.
Yeah.
You guys are clapping, but you should have seen the interview. Oh, man, it was a good one.
Oh, snap, y'all. Did that really happen? Wow, y'all. Oh, snap.
He looks at me and he says, hey, let's get one thing straight. I don't give a who you are. You treat me right, I'll treat you right. You pay me on time, you'll live.
All right, don't play with my money.
Not to mention the fact that he keeps that tour bus squeaky clean. And he takes a lot of pride in that as well. One night, I was drinking on the bus, and I go to put my cup down, and I missed the table, and the cup hit the floor. I didn't get up right away to get the cup because I figured I'm gonna get up in a couple minutes and make myself another drink. I'll pick up the cup then. Dave sees the cup on the floor, and then he looks at me and says, hey, I ain't your mama. Pick that shit up.
I bet you got your butt up and got that cup. I bet you he did. Look.
Mama, pick that shit up.
Yeah, pick it up. Shoot.
I get to the back of the bus, and I'm like, wait a minute, I pay him. Hey, Dave, shut up. Yeah, I'll be in the back in my room. Thank you. Drive safe. And people tell me, you work with a man who talks that way to you? Why? Let me tell you why. Because he's honest. With Dave, you know exactly what you get. Nowadays, it is so hard for me to tell who's being genuine and who has an agenda. And with him, you know exactly where you stand.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he likes you, he loves you.
Right.
And if not, you're on the curb with Kenny G. That being said, I have a story to share. About 1.5 years ago, maybe longer, we're on the bus and we're heading down the highway. Just so you have kind of an understanding of the bus layout, let's say this is the front. Here's Dave, the driver, empty seat, and then a sliding door that goes in between him and the rest of the tour bus. My buddy Alfred and I are in the living room portion, and we're watching TV. We're watching the news. And on the news, there's this person who is running for some type of office. No particular office. And I guess their big plan is to erect a structure
God.
between two bodies of land. Somewhere. And I guess they want one side of the structure to finance the entire project. Well, my buddy Alfred and I, we have a lot of family that works in construction, and we know a bad job when we see one. So we started to voice our opinion out loud about how we felt about this person and what they wanted to do. We're being very loud. So loud, Dave can hear us. And then we hear Dave. America. I yell out to Dave. I said, be quiet, Dave. This isn't about you. He taps a button on the dashboard that activates the sliding door. And when the door's about that far from closing, he yells out, I'm building a wall.
When he started. Why am I just now? Okay, y'all. church, y'all. Okay. Y'all, I feel so special.
I couldn't even get upset because I was too much in shock over the fact that that came out of someone 4 feet away from me. My buddy Alfred and I, we look like chickens. We're like... My cell phone goes off. I take out my phone, and there's a text message from Dave. And I said, that's right, he better say I'm sorry. He better say just kidding. I open up the text message, and it says, and you're paying for it. And people tell me, you still work with him after that? Yes, I do. I trust that man with my life every single night. I know where his heart's at. He can say whatever he wants. At the end of the day, he still has to drive around the king of the Mexicans.
Okay, hey, don't try it, sir. Y'all, I did not freaking catch that, y'all. I did not catch that the first time he said that, y'all. Then when he said what he said, I ain't finna, y'all already know, okay? I ain't finna get into all the political stuff, but y'all, why he gotta make up a story like this, okay? The fact that, shoot, Dave must know what he doing, okay, if he driving around Kenny G. But y'all, now I'm finna get off of here, and I'm finna go look up this story about Kenny G and what this is about, okay? What did Kenny G say that Dave put him off the bus is my question, okay? Dang, Dave, and Dave don't put up with no mess, nigga. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy, okay? Because I'll put you off this bus. Basically, like, y'all, hey, what is there to say? I mean, wow, okay. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this story, y'all. This chair is so dang squeaky. How is that, y'all? Anyway, if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure y'all give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos from your girl. And if ain't nobody told you, I love you. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all. Bye, y'all.